pulled this side of my lashes off. I gotta go get my lashes redone today. I did these nice thick lashes solely for Halloween. Now I gotta go back to some normal stuff because this makes no sense. Let me start by saying I woke up and I was in such an alright mood this morning, right? Then it turned around, ended up having to go off on my boys this morning. Baby, let me explain to you. I don't understand, oh shit, what my kid thought was going to happen. But you know how children be trying to play the parent against the teacher. I ain't that parent, okay? I'm not that parent. I'm that parent that I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I want to know what happened. I want to know exactly what was said. I want to know what was going on. And I want to know whether or not this teacher really used vulgarity to cuss out my child or if it was just a fuss out towards my child. From what I was hearing that the teacher said, it seemed like a fuss out. Then on top of that, I'm that parent that when you do something, right? Please know that all things done in the dark come out to light. Okay? All things done in the dark come out to light. I don't be tripping about nothing that my children do. Nothing. Because they have to make their own choices. They have to make their own mistakes. They have to learn. I got the hiccups. Excuse me. Um, my son actually thought that it wasn't going to come out that he wasn't doing what he was supposed to do in school. I'll deal with him later when he comes home. Not no big deal for me. Not no big issue. What is the issue is my kids know and my family know that I be going from 0 to 1 billion quick. And they be saying certain things that are like triggering, trying to trigger me and everything like that. Good thing the level headed side of me always seems to prevail. And I don't like to just go off for no reason. Why? Because I know how I go off and how much of an extreme I go off. I will say this. I can tell that a lot of the things that are going on in my life is solely due to the fact that my other sides be trying to, other sides meaning being the people that I love and I care about, be trying to poke and prod at me or be trying to hide some shit that they did like I'm not going to find out about it, like it's never going to come to light. I'm not that one. When I tell you I'm not that one, I'm not that one. I am constantly trying to use the level headedness and the level side of me in order to go forward in life. People don't be trying to have that happen though. They be trying to have me wild the fuck out, tear up some shit, go off on people, everything like that. And I'm just not with it. I'm just not in that energy of it. Like I've been tapping more into myself. I've been enjoying myself, being around myself, developing the things that I need to for myself. I've been digging deep, aligning everything that I need to have aligned for myself because nobody out here is going to protect me like I'm going to protect me. Nobody. Okay? When I say nobody, nobody on this planet is going to protect me like how I have to protect me. Nobody's going to care for me how I have to care for me. And I just would like it to be known that I am all right with people walking out of my life. I am all right with people not asking me for shit. I am all right with people not wanting to partake in anything that I'm doing. I'm fine with that. I'm not all right with people trying to hinder my shit, though. I'm not all right with people trying to pretend that they are here for me and trying to do more for me when they can't. It's not a necessity to have anyone in my life. It may be a want from time to time, but it is not a necessity. Why is it not a necessity? Because I've survived all the way up until that point without said person in my life. So, a necessity means something that you must have in order to sustain living. The amount of people that have walked out of my life up until this point is proven to me that I don't need anybody in my life in order to sustain living. I be choosing to have people around. The one thing that I will not do, I will not be led astray or bamboozled by nobody. I don't care who you think you are, what position you think you hold in my life, what title you hold in my life. Like, my son got a whole nother issue when it comes down to coming home from school today and dealing with the consequences for his actions. Simple. A whole nother issue. Because so far he is a repeat offender to trying to play. And I had to ask him this morning, like, do I look like that damn Monopoly game? Do I look like one of your little ass friends? Why you keep trying to play with me? Like you don't know the level that your mama will turn up on you. And then I realized, like, because he don't. He's only 10, 11. Wait, is this a 10-year-old or 11? No, he's only 11, about to be 12. He's never really had me spaz out on him just because he has middle child syndrome. What is middle child syndrome? Even though he is not the middle child, technically he is like the middle child. He's part of the babies, but he's technically like the middle child because when you have various sets of twins, some of them get that middle child syndrome. I spoke with one of my boys earlier this morning, and it was like some of the shit he was saying. I was like, you know what? I'm about to get your ass in counseling. I don't need that. How you gonna tell me that you don't need counseling when the comments that you're making will have somebody put your ass in jail? You do need counseling. You know why you need counseling? Because eventually you're going to grow up to be a man, and you have to be able to get yourself together and be able to comprehend what's going on and have adequate thoughts. Damn, you can ride any closer to my car? You have to be able to have adequate thoughts. And by adequate, meaning you have to have a good enough thought process to where you could be able to work some shit out without doing something that's going to make somebody hurt you or you hurt somebody else. And that's what it is. I realized that with my man children, it's a genetic defect that all men just have in them. Seriously. There is ways of correcting it and ways of nurturing it so that it can get better. But they all have this defect. They all have them. All. And as much as I be trying to sit up here and be like, you know what, my boys ain't going to turn out like none of the rest of these men around here. First of all, they're not boys. They're men children. They're men children. Boys are a lot younger than them. That age and that stage of things, like a lot of the bad habits that they already have, they've already picked them up from the different experiences that they have been through in life. Okay? I can tell that since I have been here, been in the States with them, a lot more of their male traits are coming out and being shown and being exposed. And I don't like that shit. So I have to sit up here and when I say I don't like it, I don't like the negative aspect of it. I love the fact that my males are growing into men. I just need them to have a better direction than what they have been previously shown and what they have been previously dealing with. Just because of the simple fact that I cannot sit up here and have them turn into societal defects. I cannot. Like I told my son this morning, y'all like to laugh and joke and be like, when I don't wear makeup out of the house or I don't do certain things or I don't look a certain way, they love to laugh and joke and be like, well, do you know who you represent? Shit. Do y'all know who y'all represent? Because you going to school acting the ass is not a good representation of our family. It's not a good representation of yourself. You going to school or looking any kind of way leaving to get to school, it's not a good representation of our family. It's not a good representation of yourself. So do you know who you represent? Do you know? Like, that's my question. That's what I be trying to figure out. Because a lot of this stuff that's going on, it's like, what the hell is wrong with you? What was you thinking about? Like, were you thinking? And I get it that a lot of it, oh God, I gotta get this flash off. I get it that a lot of it be seeming like I be over the top with them. I'm really not. I'm really not going over the top with them. I'm on the, hey, I need you to get your shit together phase with them. You know? I need you to get your shit together. That's what I need. So I'm about to sit here and have a little morning meditation and catch up on a little bit of reading before I get things going. I got my coffee ready. I didn't find a honey bun. I need to get me a honey bun in my system for today because it will make everything so much better. I'm debating on whether or not I want to go and get my nails redone. I have to go and get my lashes done. So, yeah, I'm just going to make this a little better for me for the day. I have to send some shit off in the mail. I gotta do some court shit, some business shit. I'm just making the best out of it, and I'm just keeping to myself. Um, I definitely have to make my way to go and see. I have to go see the Dreamwalker today, just because I've seen where our paths are intertwined at. I got some different things going on in my life, and the only way for me to actually manifest the things that I need to have manifested and things that I need to have done